Hi, I'm Jeff Quinn, and this is my Wwise demo reel for the School of Video Game Audio. In this short video, I'll demonstrate the techniques I use to create and implement the sound effects, dialogue, and music I created for the open source first-person shooter, Cube.
Commander, do you copy?
Loud and clear.
Good. You've hostiles in the next room. Be on your toes.
Roger that.
This area looks clear. Grab all the ammo you can find.
With pleasure.
Commander, I'm detecting a large life form on the other side of those doors. Engage with caution.
Entering with extreme prejudice. Uh-oh. I'm all out.
You did it. That portal will get you out.
Thanks. It's too bad, though. I still got plenty of ammo. Hooah!
To enhance the story, I made customizations to my map, which included everything from lighting, placing enemies, and swapping out placeholder models for real switches. While connected to Wwise, I played through my level to document all the sounds I would need to create. I then made an asset list to keep track of which sounds had been recorded and implemented. This kept me organized and on schedule. I conducted both field and studio recordings to get the sound of footsteps on different materials, as well as the player's gear and clothing. I created a switch in Wwise for the different ground surfaces. I also modified the map's configuration file so the switch would work properly. By default, the jump landing sound would only play after a very large fall. I modified the game code to allow for a landing sound on every jump. I recorded the sound of gun shells falling on different surfaces and assigned them to the material switch in Wwise. My level contained rooms of varying sizes and surfaces, so I created unique reverb zones throughout the level. Outdoors would sound like the outdoors, and steel tunnels would sound like steel tunnels. To create the weapon sounds, I used samples from my expansive gun library and layered them with artillery sounds. For a larger-than-life gunshot sound, I randomized the timing of each shotgun pump and layered in low end for plenty of kick. For explosion sounds, I used a bass drum, and after a lot of processing, I was able to get it to sound like this. I created an attenuation setting for explosion distances. I created sounds for a variety of monster types. The goblins would laugh and spit acidic slime at you. The slime would also burn on contact. The knight was interesting to design for because of his human qualities.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I used the sound of crushing ice for his attack.
Prepare to die.
All the creatures had unique aggro sounds, but I limited playback to one instance so it wouldn't get too confusing. My goal was to get the items to sound the way they looked. For more abstract sounds, I use synthesizers.
area looks clear. Grab all the ammo you can find.
I wrote a script for my level.
Commander, I'm detecting a large life form on the other side of those doors.
I used compression and EQ to get the voice to sound like a radio transmission.
I'm detecting a large life form on the other side of those doors. Engage with caution.
Oh yeah!
The main character, I played myself.
Come get some!
Come get some!
I wanted him to be tough, but also humorous. I created an RT-PC curve for player health, which would play a heartbeat and labored breathing when the player health got low. This effect would continue until the player found a health pack. Along with all the music from this video, I composed an original soundtrack for my level, with varying degrees of intensity. The music would adapt to enemy threat. But return to ambient when all the enemies were destroyed. I am also currently signed as a composer for Finnish game music licensor Pong Ping. For more information on Pong Ping, check out the link in the description. Once all my sounds were implemented, I committed the game to a final mix. This meant playing through the level a number of times to balance all the levels. In Wwise, I was able to mix in real time and make adjustments on the fly. The limiter was used sparingly to ensure a good dynamic range. That concludes my demo reel. Thanks again for watching.